Well, we finished the power supply. This is an MP-1, currently right now running from 12 volts. I had to make this harness. I got it now plugged into the KWM-2. I have the covers off because I'm going to be recapping the KWM-2. But this is about the power supply MP-1. And as you recall, you have to make your own harness. And this is what I did. They're colored. Let's see, get this good light here. One is high voltage. I have it as got a red lead to that. And number 2 is the 12 volt filament. I got it gray wire to that. And number 3 is the on and off switch, which is a brown wire. Number 4 is the low voltage. I have the purple wire of mine. And finally number 5, which is a bias, I have a blue wire. I also have a grounded black wire going to the ground. Now, those are the wires that you see coming from the terminal strip that was here and here. Now, to translate those numbers from 1 to 5 and the ground into this 11-pin female, you have to review the KWM-2 manual. And on the side, on the legend, it has a couple of diagrams for the plugs. So right now, this is the 12 volt, this is the 24 volts. And the other one is the for the F2, the 516 F2. This is how you wire this plug. Okay, this one is a straight through, pin for pin, one wire, 1 through 11, 1 through 11. There's no, it goes back here, connected right here. So that's straight connection. So now, how do we do that? Well, pin 1 here says it needs 275 volts. So I have to look at the legend and find out that 275 volts was the purple one. So I have to make sure that the pin 1 with the purple wire is connected to it. Pin 2 is the 800 volts, and that was that red wire. It's up here, and we got to make sure the pin 2 has a red wire. Pin 3, it's ground. Also pin 7 and pin 10. Because there's no room in here to jumper all 3 of them, I have 3 separate wires, 3 separate ground wires going to it. There's no room in the shell. So that's 3. And then pin 4 is the bias. And the bias I had was blue, so pin 4 should be blue. Pin 5 is the AC switch. And that's the one that we have here with the switch on and off, which is brown. So pin 5 should be brown. 6 has external switching, so I have no connection there. 7 is ground, I mentioned that. 8 and 9 says no, make no connection. Then there's pin 10, which is also grounded. And finally, pin 11, which is 12 volts. And that's a gray wire that I had. And pin So put it all together. And what's amazing is that this radio, depending on how you configure the connector and the power supply, can be powered by from the wall, from 12 volts, or from 24 volts. I think, forget the 516E is the one that provides the 24 volts. I don't have that. But if you had a 24 volt source, like a 24 volt power supply, you could wire the connector like this. So the MP-1 is wired this way. It's running pretty well. I don't see any difference right now on the net. I'm waiting for my turn. So I have now 516 PM2 back there that I recapped. Now I got the 12 volts in case I want to run 12 volts. It does take about, in the receive mode, it takes about 5 amps. So it's nothing that you want to run the battery on for too long. But in the car, if you have the car ignition, car turned on, I don't see what that shouldn't be an issue. Still takes about 20 amps on transmit. Yeah, I think that was a success. I'm listening to this stuff right here. All right, enjoy. Till next time.